Rifles only. All.
Because he was using Phantom before.
Yeah. You can use phantoms.
How do I swap to the observer?
Comma. So just
both
come
of you
over to mine.
I'd have figured it out.
No, I'll go to cheats menu.
I don't know if
Oh wait, I'm not. Wait, I'm not.
What do you guys
wait,
usually bind?
I left the party. Wait, my bad.
I have mine as G.
I don't know if that's working.
Sometimes you have to spam it. Yeah.
Wait, just a stream.
Oh, it's brackets for me. Okay, I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, I'm on your thing.
All right. Looks like everybody should be ready.
Charge your ults.
All right, you guys are casting.
Alrighty. Wait, who?
Who's casting, me and Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Well, unless we've got our first gunfire already. Nahal's up on the ramp,
Ooh.
demolishes Kevin. Outstanding positioning. This is a really fabled matchup here. We have a year 1 pro going up against someone who infrequently plays the game, but is still good in their own right. It looks like Nahal's playing for the tuck here. Kevin's repositioning up the ramp. Nahal's none the wiser. He's not here.
I got a deafen. Hold up.
He's better now.
Why is he here? Why is he here?
Get out of here. Cheater.
A bit of cheating, a little bit of controversy.
Yeah,
Look, they don't see
cheating.
each other, but Nahal gets a flick over. A little whiff battle going on. Kevin's repositioning close against this house. Takes the kill against him. What do we think about
Kevin.
this matchup, Tyler?
Yeah, this matchup, it's an intriguing one. Norwhalee, of course, is a legacy player, one might say. Very highly ranked in the early days of the game, but has not been seen in a long time. And Nalgas has had his peaks himself, but Norwhalee fails his peak there.
Yeah, just an uncharacteristic
shuts him down.
peak from Norwhalee here. Just overall a stronger player mechanically, at least from what I've seen. Now he proves me wrong, gets the kill right away, quickly makes up for that whiff on the first shot. He's immediately repositioning to cover that exit.
Oh, and here's where Norwhalee can take a little bit of a lead here in the opening part of this game, holding them in their spawn. There's only a couple of areas they can actually come out. So, as you can see here, Norwhalee taking 3 in a row, looking to make it more aggressive position here. Looking for a free one, he gets it. 5 to 2. Early advantage.
Norwhalee here. He's camping the spawn.
He's camping the spawn, but this is the sort of thing you got to battle back from once you take a couple losses. But once you get the first one, you're able to push your advantage. But Norwhalee, on his signature timing, this is beautiful. Will he go for the disrespect? He's gonna go for it.
Oh, and he whips it.
And he whips it. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Nalgas has to quickly get back to the spawn. He's able to. Let's see if he's able to take some right out of the gate here. I can't cast it. I need to be quiet. Sorry. Someone else do it.
Tyler having some tech issues right now. Norwalee's taking a mid presence. Nalgas playing up his right side flank, just trying to get anything that he can, staying behind cover. They just miss each other. Norwhalee is just playing mid for the cut, but he doesn't know that he's already passed through Crown Coffee. He's already making the flank. They see each other. And Nalgas makes the whiff, completely biffs it. Norwhalee manages to get the kill, although it was a little sloppy. Nalgas has to do something here because Norwhalee is just playing aggressive on the middle side right now. He gets another flank, and it's just complete dominance for Norwhalee here. It doesn't seem like Nalgas really has a handle of the map, and Norwhalee is just playing it perfectly. He has the presence, he has aggression, whiffs the shot, and that's going to give Nalgas some much-needed breathing space. Norwalee's going for his right flank right now, playing behind the house, just trying to make up for any space he's lost. Nalgas is unaware completely. He's too worried on the center, doesn't worry about the flank, even though he's playing positioning for it, and it's just kind of an unnecessary look away. Nalgas manages to take space from mid again, and it's kind of just a trade, but it seems like the trades are made more off of a lack of positioning and awareness versus anything else.
Nalgas allows him to hold to pass the angle. Not good for him. He gets taken down with the body shots. If Nalgas wants to play in this game, he has to create some control of this mid area. He's been getting his trades the past couple lives. He's starting to stabilize a little bit, but when down 6, trading is not going to do it, and that's definitely not going to help either. Now the deficit grows to 7, jumping out a little bit of impatience now. Let's see if he can recover. He jumps out again, and he doesn't get it. Interesting strategy here from Nalgas.
Yeah, and just that aggressive positioning again from Norwell. Nalgan is just completely afraid here. He manages to make the swing, but he's just getting dominated. He's just holding this angle, and I mean, I feel like this is really just a game sense issue on Nalgan's, and he needs to play it more passive and slow it down. But right now, he just wins out the gunfight, and he's able to take that much-needed mid presence. Norwell going back up ramp. He's trying to get the high ground here, just trying to get some early info on where Nalgan may have rotated onto, but he's none the wiser that he's already made it to the middle box. Now, I do see
No
some
inside
illegal play
buildings!
here. Just a slight illegal play here, and I think that's gonna have to be a yellow card for
Yeah.
Norwell. I mean,
Yeah, one more yellow card and it'll be an automatic point deduction, but just a quick warning, he's new to this competition and goes back to
definitely
spawn, back
the
to
game
neutral
sense and the
position.
mech skill points towards some experience with the game, but not maybe familiar with this format. So they're going for another mid fight here. Nalgan
Gets
manages
it.
to recover from the whiff and takes the healing orb. Now he's repositioning, very smart, back behind the middle box, not getting too aggressive, not trying to play into those same mistakes that Norwell's been making. Now let's see how he plays this.
I feel like Nalgan has to take a little bit more space than this. He's able to get a couple fights in a row here, but he's not really holding any control. He's still down 7. He's got to take some risks here, and if he's going to come back, has to reload. Immediately gives up his position.
And what I see here is just a lack of confidence. The positioning is aggressive, but it feels like he's playing more into the mistakes of Norwell than he is his own advantage here. And I think that he's making the smart move to bring it back to mid, where he seems to have a little bit more agency over the control that he's making. And a little fight here, just some slight pecking here and there from each player, but just a little bit of whiffing overall. I think that if they take it a little bit more passive here, then they might be able to get the repositioning that they need to be able to bring this gunfight to someone's favor. Norwell taking that high ground, manages to spot him on mid and manages to get that flank on him. Nalgan none the wiser. Now Norwell has mid control, and I think that that's just some critical presence needed on this map if you want to dominate.
Playing around coffee here. Norwell's been dominating these fights in Nalgan's territory. The kills here, by my count, about 10-2 in the opposing territory. Nalgan able to battle one back, but this is just really this play around the spawn has really created this huge advantage for Norwell.
It looks like if Nalgan is able to take the center space, then he's able to even out the fights a little bit, just because their one-for-one gunfights don't seem to be too stacked in one person's favor. But what I think the determining factor in this match is in Norwell's positioning. He's just a lot more active. He takes space when he gets the kill, and that's really costing Nalgan. They're playing
Absolutely
under each other
agree with
here.
this, but
Nalgan none the wiser right now.
This this is a good spot for Nalgan though. Just completely misses him though. Needed to be a little bit more diligent there. I like the adaptation from Nalgan, taking a little bit slower, taking the high ground, but now he's stuck in his spawn. Now we're back on the struggle bus.
Norwell's just got a little bit more of that active positioning, passive aim. He's just holding for a cut, and this is something that you see more generally in competitive play, but it's still applicable in a 1v1 as well, especially when you know exactly where your opponent is coming from. Nalgan has some indication of where he might be, but he just can't get the fight because that angle and positioning is just much too strong to contest. You really have to swing that with confidence, and you have to get the kill, and right now, he's just being zoned. There's nothing happening here.
He's left, he's right, he's in a corner, he's out in the open. Nalgan cannot get a read, another 5 in a row, almost entirely based on positioning and spawn. Nalgan.
Norwell a little over-eager there, not quite allowing him to get out of spawn, and that's going to play to his disadvantage. Now Nalgan has that critical center space. He's able to make a play off of it, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, where once he's able to take mid, the odds are a little bit more even, but just because he's not playing that spawn exit out, it's just not going well for him, and we see it over and over again. Norwell manages to get that pick. Now he's got that space on mid, taking a gunfight, a little bit of a whiff, and now this is just an even matchup again, but I fear that the deficit that Norwell has made by playing aggressive on spawn is just way too much for Nalgan to recover from.
Oh, he switched the Phantom. The Phantom switch is interesting here. Obviously, Phantom, a little bit less bite from range, but once he's in close, like he's been dominating in spawn, the Phantom can really turn the tables in these close fights. Also, theoretically, having to reload less. If he wants to snowball this game, maybe this is the correct pick, but if Nalgan is able to push him back into spawn, then it could come back to bite him.
The swap to the Phantom just indicates his playstyle. He wants to be a little bit more aggressive. He wants to get more close and active on these gunfights. Nalgan is still scared. I feel like he would maybe even benefit from switching to the Phantom himself just to get that breathing room, but then again, I guess these kind of both point toward the playstyles that these players have. Norwell, very aggressive, wants to play that Phantom, wants that high rate of fire and that larger mag capacity, and Nalgan is playing for the most part to get that mid presence and isolate on site. Both of them a little bit more scared. Now Norwell pulls it back, gets the dink, but
There
he gets
it is.
punished for it, and this is the exact play that
That's
Nalgan is playing for to play to his advantage. He wants to get that pick. He wants to play for those far angles, and right now I think Norwell just realizes that for this map specifically, the Vandal might be a better, more well-rounded pick, especially given his difference in aim.
Might I point out that it took Nalgon about 30 seconds to even clear a spawn. I think that tells you all you need to know about this matchup. Get shut down mid once again. 12-point deficit. If it's gonna happen for Nalgon to avoid the losers bracket, you gotta make a run now.
Still holding this coffee house, trying to
Ooh,
get a
saw his
read on
shoulder
where
there.
Norwell is.
He saw his shoulder.
Playing
I don't think he noticed
slow
it.
and up. Yeah, just did not see the shoulder. Norwell, a bit of a whiff.
Oh,
This is going to
no.
give some critical space for Nalgan to push it up. He should have taken space here, but he's still too scared. I think he needs to up his confidence here if he wants to win this gunfight. Going for a slow peek,
Playing-
manages to get it.
Oh.
And now he's taking space, but this is something that needed to be rectified early on in the match of just taking the space with the kill. If you don't leave, or if you don't occupy the space that was held by that player before the kill, then they're
Oh, he
just
had a chance
not
there.
gonna be able to capitalize it. And right now we're just seeing that over and over again. Norwell is significantly more rapid in occupying the space that he's taken, and Nalgan is being played for it.
He's just a step ahead at every turn. That's really all there is to it. Even fight here doesn't even matter. Norwell clips his ear, takes him out, one final kill to advance.
A little bit of ring around the rosy here. Norwell is still holding the store. The positioning was perfect. Manages to miss the kill.
Oh,
Nalgan
not over
survives for
yet.
another encounter.
All right. Is 29 all he gets? Let's see. Nalgon
One
would
has a
have to be
read.
flawless.
On the sound cue here. Gets the jump
that's
on Norwell,
big.
and this is perfect. This is active positioning that he needed to be taking at the start of this match.
Uh-oh. Oh, 2 in a row.
Now he's clued in. Maybe he'll make this adjustment for the losers bracket.
Oh.
But that's it. A little bit too aggressive. Pushes too much into it. Not
And
ready
no
for the
hope
spawn
for the
protection.
invincibility to run off. And that is it. The most lopsided game so far in the bracket, even though there's only been 2, I think. But
There's been 2.
my bad.
GG.
Norwell takes out
GG,
Nalgon.
GG, GG,
30
GG, GG.
17.